Okay, everybody, welcome back. Now, today I wanted to show you my saltwater tank. Now, I was having an issue. I started to have, and I don't know how well you're going to see it, but I started to get this red slime kind of algae growing on my stuff. And originally, I thought, oh, that's coralline algae. I'm getting red coralline algae. But then quickly after I started to see the red, like on those rocks there, see how it's starting to turn just slightly red? It started to look like slime. And then I started to see it kind of like pearl up and release oxygen. And I'm like, yeah, that's not right. I think that might be red slime algae. Now, at the same time, I've started to have this other type of algae, this hair algae, kind of grow on everything. I had these little patches at the back. I didn't know what they were, but they weren't really bothering me, so I figured I'd leave them. But as you can see, this hair algae, it's definitely a different kind of algae. You can see it sticking off the edge there. It's fuzzy. It's like hair. That is starting to grow kind of all over everything. So, combination of the hair algae that's new, not the spots on the back, those I'm fine with, and then this red slime algae. So that got me thinking, all right, panic mode major, let's take action. I went and tested everything tonight. My nitrates are a little high. I would say I'm like 10. Phosphates are 0.25, so that's good. Calcium's a little low at 360 parts per million, but not terrible. I definitely need more calcium, but I'm going to do a water change tomorrow, so that should fix at least partially the nitrates and the calcium. pH is 8.2, so that's fine. KH 10, temp 80. So nothing too crazy. I think nitrates are just a little bit too high. So I'm going to try to really get a hold on that. So after this video, I'm going to go through, scrub the algae. I'm going to take a toothbrush and just kind of like brush all the rocks, clean it up good, get everything up into the filter tonight. Tomorrow I will go through and do a water change, and hopefully that helps. The only other thing I could think of that's adding to this problem is my light. So I ended up going back with the AI Prime light, and that's what I used on my tank when I first got it. But the issue is that I upgraded to this new tank, and it came with a new light. And even though I thought the light was a little bit cheaper than the other one I used, I figured I'll just use the new one. It'll have a better light coverage, and how bad could it really be? Well, ever since then, I've been struggling to have coral growth. My zoanthids are slowly dying back, and I just haven't had anything really take off like it should have. So, the other day, I was having a couple beers and showing my dad something, and we dropped the light into the tank, and the next day, it fried itself out. So, I switched back to this in an emergency, kind of thinking, well, that's the only light I have, and it still works. So maybe it's a combination of the two. Maybe the light being a little bit too strong and then just a little bit too high for the nitrates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a water change tomorrow. I'm going to clean this tank up tonight, and hopefully it starts taking off. I will start to do water changes more frequently as well. I'm going to try to do them like maybe every 2 weeks until I start seeing a change. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What could be going on in my tank? Do you think it's the light? Or do you think it is the nitrates? My bet is it's a combination of both. Alright. I'll see you later. Bye.